अब तुम्हारा मेरा एक है
Hello and welcome back to my channel. So what's up in the menu today? Today we are going to cook maghlooba. That's an Arabic rice dish. So to cook maghlooba, here I have mutton. I'm going to cook mutton maghlooba. Maghlooba can be cooked chicken, mutton or prawns as per you like, or only vegetables. But today here I'm going to cook mutton maghlooba. So this is around 250 grams of mutton. So here I have some whole spices like cinnamon, cardamom, star anise, here bay leaf, black pepper and cloves. Along with that we have a medium onion chopped and slits of green chilies. Okay, so let's start. So now in a pot I've heated up oil, and into oil I'm going to add this onions, and I just want to stir fry them. And along with onions, I'm going to add all the whole spices that I've shown you. I'm going to mix this all. And now into this, I'm going to add the mutton. And now I'm going to stir all this. We just have to give it a mix. And into this I'm going to add some powders, some spices. Now into this goes around half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Into this goes around 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder. Half a teaspoon of cumin powder, and into this I'm going to add tomato paste. That's it. Now I'm going to mix all this. Salt we are not going to add now. Salt is the last thing that I'm going to add in. And now into this I'm going to add water. Into this goes water. Now we are going to let this around for 30 minutes or 45 minutes until the mutton is tendered completely. And once the mutton is tendered, we'll be adding in salt. So now we will wait until the mutton is tendered and I'll get back to you. We are coming to the next step of the maghlooba. That is the main step, vegetables that we are going to fry. So here I'm using one potato. You have to dice it like this. Okay. Next I'm using capsicum and tomato slices. Now here once again you can use any vegetable that you like for example brinjal. You have to fry all these vegetables. I'm also using carrot, but carrots I'm not going to fry. I'm going to use it for layering. So I've started adding the potatoes. And here I'm frying the tomatoes. Now I'm frying the capsicum. And for rice, you just have to wash and soak the rice. Alright, so my fried vegetables are ready. Potato, capsicum and tomato. Okay, so our mutton is completely tendered, and now we are going to add in salt. Going to mix. And now I'm going to strain the water. The complete water I'm going to strain like this. So this is the mutton stock. So the first step that we are going to start assembling everything is to take rice and layer it down. This is just going to be the first step. Okay, and over this I'm going to start layering the fried vegetables. First I've layered tomatoes. Now I'm going to layer upon this potatoes. Okay, so I've layered the potatoes, and now I'm going to layer the carrots. Okay, so I've layered in the carrots, and now finally I'm going to layer the capsicums. After capsicums, I'm going to add in the mutton pieces. Okay, so I have layered the mutton pieces, and now we are going to add the remaining rice completely. We have to cover this with the remaining rice. After adding the remaining rice, you have to spread the rice evenly. After spreading the rice evenly, now this is a very main step that I'm going to say you. What you're going to do is, now using this, you have to just press it so that when we add the mutton stock, our vegetables should not come up. And now we are going to add in the mutton stock, but very carefully. Very carefully, because we don't want the vegetables to come up. After adding the mutton stock, you have to wait. You have to turn on the flame. On high flame, you have to let the water to dry completely. You can see the water has started drying up and none of the vegetables came up. So I'll wait a bit more and then we are going to cover this. Okay, so the water had dried completely. Now I'm going to wrap it with foil paper and close the lid. Okay, so I have closed the lid, and now maghlooba, I'm going to cook this on low flame for about 30 to 40 minutes because maghlooba generally takes time rather than the normal rice that we cook. So on slow flame, let it cook, and I'll show you the results after 40 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes. Let's check. Okay, so our maghlooba is ready. So this is the serving time. Now I will show you how the maghlooba is turned. Okay, so I have flipped over the pot onto a serving plate so that our vegetables and the mutton and all those layers that we made should beautifully come off. Alright. MashaAllah. Look at the beautiful maghlooba.